Yon World, what's the deal? It's your boy Original back with another one for y'all, man. Now check this out. Today on my YouTube channel, we going over the law of passive income. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for your boy Yon World. Now, I was inspired to make this video about passive income because growing up, nobody taught me about passive income. I was always taught about how to earn money, how to earn your income. Now today, I'm about to give y'all some passive income ideas. And in order to go into the law of passive income, I want to first explain, the number one way everybody is taught how to get money. And that's to become an earned income worker. Now, earned income is when you trade your time for money. You go to a job, for a set amount of hours, you given a set pay rate for those hours, and you on schedule for a set amount of days. Like, you can literally map out how much you're gonna make for that week. You can map out, how much you're gonna make that year, that month, how much you're gonna make in your lifetime. If you can determine how many years you plan on working that job, or even if they had you for that long, if they might cut you off for 5 years, you could determine, how much money you're gonna make within set time periods. And the thing people love about earned income is the stability. You know what I'm saying? They may not necessarily like the conditions on which they have to work or the hours, but they love the stability of making the money over and over. They know, all right, I'm getting $500 this week. They know they're getting $1,200 this week, every week, as long as they work this many hours. They know how much they check is gonna be. Like, it's never short. They know, if it is short, they go to payroll. Everything is taken care of. Taxes, good. You know what I'm saying? That's some pros and cons about earned income. It's stable. It's a lot of benefits you receive. The cons, like, you might not like the conditions and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be there. Like, you got to trade your time. You have to physically be there. Like, if you are sick, you can't be there for 2 weeks, you risk losing your job. You don't show up for a week at your job and not call nobody, you risk being fired. So it's like, those are some cons with earned income. Now, passive income, the law of passive income, when we talk about passive income, what is that? Now, this is something I learned in the past 5 years. And passive income is basically when you create a product or service one time, and you pay for that over and over and over and over again, without you having to do any more work. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you just create the product. Now, don't get me wrong. It's time involved when you create the product or the service. No matter what it is, you have to use your time to create the product or the service. But after that, the only time that's traded is between the customer and the product. So, once you create the product, it's basically on autopilot. The money, you get residual income every time somebody, buys your product, streams your service, visits your website, whatever it is, whatever you choose to monetize, or create in a passive income source method. Whenever your customer interacts with that, you are paid. It can happen any time during the day. And you don't necessarily have to be there to watch it or monitor it or refill, whatever you're offering is automatically fulfilled. Everything is on autopilot. The money is automatically there, and everything flows in like that, freeing up your time, allowing you to create more content. Now, the couple downsides about passive income is that, sometimes it's not necessarily stable. It's not necessarily always consistent. You may get $2,000 this month. Next month you may get $1,200, off of the same service or product. So, you can't always gauge the customer's interest in your product and service for the long run. You have to scale. You have to always scale. That's why your passive income source should be something you love to do, that you could create effortlessly, without really any strain and stress on the mind, or like on just your motivation toward getting it done. Like, passive income, you got to always scale and create more and more and more. Now, you can't have a hit. Like, it's a girl on YouTube. right? She made one YouTube video about living in her car or her van, and she just optimized it right. She did it right. She did everything right, optimized it the right time, and everything was right. You know what I'm saying? Her thumbnail, title, description, everything was just perfect. Her timing, she dropped it, and YouTube picked it up. That one video, that one piece of content was able to get her monetized, able to get her, money from YouTube, and it got her 1 million subscribers. So, it could be one piece of content. Somebody called me in the middle of recording, but let's pick up where I left off. Now, I was referring to, a YouTuber I saw, where she created one video on YouTube, right? This one video she optimized, she did it at the right time, the right moment, and it blew her channel up. That one video got millions of views, and it also gave her 1 million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Now when she uploads any other videos after that, she's getting money from those videos, and it's just a huge following because they all followed her off of this one video. Now, you can't have hits like that, but the thing about passive income is that you can't really measure that. You can't measure, when, what video is going to be a hit. Like, you could literally upload a video right now. Like, this video I could upload right now, and then it just get picked up and blow up. Or it could just do good and over time just grow. And you're not really able to gauge it. That's why with passive income, you have to always scale. You have to always create. That's why with passive income, I recommend doing something that you love. That's what the first thing you have to figure out is, like, what do you love? Like, what do you love to do? If it's creating anything, that you can document, anything that you can show people. Like, if you love painting, if you love, designing houses, if you love, designing hair, like whatever you love doing, if you can document it, create a YouTube channel. This is your time. I'm telling you, this is your time to get out here and make a YouTube channel and get seen. Like, you can literally do whatever niche you want to. And if you can able to video it and record it, you can monetize it. You can monetize that content. You can also gain customers, to your product or service, that creates more residual income and more streams of income. So, with passive income, is the main benefit about it is no cap. Is no cap on passive income. Like, you could constantly create, constantly scale up. You can get your baseline of 20,000 a month. Like, if you don't do nothing, I'm just automatically getting 20K a month. Like, you could build yourself up to that. Like, to be getting what an earned income worker makes in a year, you can with passive income, you can make that in a month. So that's one of the main benefits about passive income that should inspire you to do this, because the scale, if you scale your product up and then don't get some hits in the mix, once you get some hits in the mix, then you just go to the moon. So because you were exposed to a whole different audience, and then they find other things they like about you, and then you get a view, but then you get an extra view, or you get a sale, then they see something else they like on your product, on your website, and they buy that also. You know what I'm saying? And just some ideas when it comes to passive income sources. I recommend, being an artist or an author. Now, you know what I'm saying? These artist or author, excuse my handwriting, y'all know I'm a left-handed genius, but an artist or author. Now, artist is a bunch of different categories. Like I said, it's not just music, even though music is a #1 passive stream, like one of the #1 passive income sources. Like, you create a song, literally create one song, right? And you could blow up, like get paid years to come, off this one song. It's literally people like Vanilla Ice is still getting paid for his motherfucking song. Like, it's the weakest song. Like, people probably don't like it, but it was on movies, it was on radio. They still play it on throwback radio and do little silly stuff on TV shows with the song. So you get residuals for stuff like that. Definitely when you own a master, definitely if you the master holder. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told y'all, like, buy music royalties. If you don't want to buy a house and get it built up, get a loan and buy some music royalties, and it's zero maintenance. You know what I'm saying? You could be getting $10,000 every quarter. You know what I'm saying? And just coming in on residual payments. So, that's the thing about residual thing, and or become an author, man. Like you could literally make a book on Amazon, make your ebook, something that and promote it. Like Amazon has a promotion platform where you could run ads against it. And it's, like I said, like passive income is all about scale. Like you can upload it and it could be a hit without you having to do nothing. And then it just blow up and you like, dang, it was well received, Or, one of the downsides about passive income is you have to scale it. That's why you have to just love whatever it is, just love it. Like love it. Like whatever you decide to be your passive income source, love it. I recommend an artist or an author. You can be an author publishing videos. When you publish YouTube videos, you're an author. You know what I'm saying? You publish, like every video says published or premiered. You know what I'm saying? You create these videos. Each one is like an asset. That's why I create a lot of YouTube videos, because YouTube video, like you could monetize your life. Like people are literally monetizing their life. You don't have to know no real special knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You can just monetize your life. Like people literally monetize day-to-day activities that you do. You just watching somebody do. Like you do the same thing. But it's like at the same time, you gotta love this. What are you willing to do? And I recommend when it comes to passive income, doing something that you love, that you can create over and over and over again. So, the money never stops for you and the scalability never stops. And you could, attract the audience, that loves your product, and you can get it can, like the money, the revenue has no cap. Like it could literally get crazy. You get brand deals, you can have sponsors, you can have affiliate offers, you could have your own website traffic, you got the YouTube traffic, you could have a clothing store, the merch, it could be so many different streams of income come from passive income sources. That's why I believe it's worth building up. Earn income. You created one. I mean, you gotta earn income. You have to be alive. You have to be there. Like, you have to be there. Like, you can literally create a passive income source, and die and then still make money for your family. Everybody that's a millionaire has created passive income sources. Like Steve Jobs, that nigga, he made the iPhone once. Once he made the Mac, once the bitch kept selling. It kept selling. Like he sent from the blueprint to the warehouse, they kept building it. Once Jeff Bezos created Amazon.com once, he created the shit once and kept adding content to it, and it just blew the fuck up, man. So it's like, man, what are you gonna create? You know what I'm saying? Roddy Ricch, he made The Box. He made that song The Box one time, nigga. One time, and it got streamed 100 million billion times. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you, trying to show you, man. Like people creating a product design, people creating a shirt design one time and sending it to a print on demand store, and the shirt is being printed over and over, and it's getting sold over and over and over and over again. So many different ways to do this, man. YouTube video. The YouTube video is created one time, and then the ads are shown over and over and over and over and over again. The different viewers and customers. So, man, I hope this helped y'all just open up a little bit about passive income. I'm definitely gonna redo this video in the future, but this is just, version 1. I gotta get version 1 out into the marketplace as fast as possible. So that's what we doing. It's your boy Yon World. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You already know what type of time we on. I'm out. Peace.